Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipnewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. And today's not like a good video to make. It's not a fun thing. Today we found out that Ben and Bethany, in fact, are getting a divorce. And I feel like someone just told me that Glenn and Maggie are getting a divorce. When you watch somebody enough on YouTube or TV, you kind of feel like you know them a little bit. So, it was a bummer to find out, and we'll get to his Xeet in a little bit. But the only reason I'm making this is because so many people were putting out such negative comments and almost like gloating about the situation, which I think is disgusting because they have kids and it's just not the cool thing to do, right? 50% of marriages end in divorce, and the statistics for second marriages are even worse. It's like 65% of those end in divorce. So we're all familiar with divorce. It's not like he broke the mold and did this wild and outrageous crazy thing. No, I mean, divorce, these things happen. The good news is they seem to be handling it like mature adults. And I think, as much as Bethany has been through in a very public matter, she is handling it so well. She just strikes me as a very classy lady. Like there have been some comments out there today, and she just kind of rolled with the punches and was like, she's just above the fray, which I think is very cool. This is why I think she's going to be okay. So let's get to the public statement that, oh, and by the way, the only reason that we're talking about this at all is because that Carlos leaked those audio tapes of where he was confronting Ben about the affair. So all of this should have been a very private matter, but because of that, it's public. And who wants their divorce to be public? Nobody. So let's get to this statement. And Ben put this out this morning. Sometimes in life you make mistakes you can't undo. Sad to tell you all that Bethany and I are getting a divorce. She filed papers today to get it out of the way so there's no question that, yes, I am with Duchess of DeFi, who is Cassie. And I think it's smart that he just put it out there because this way, nobody can say, oh, well, I saw him with Duchess and this is going on. I think I think it's important to just be honest at this point. Bethany is incredible, and she helped me build my business and supported me. She's a great mother, and we will be good co-parents together, and I hope we're able to stay close friends. I'm not proud of what led us here by any stretch of the imagination. I let my family down. So here he is taking personal accountability. Like, hey, I made a mistake. This is on me, and he's complimenting the mother of his children, which I think is, a smart thing to do. And I'm sorry to Bethany and my kids over my mistake. Bethany and I grew apart as people. We were heading in opposite directions for a while. Marriage is hard, very hard, because people change over time. And after 15 years, neither one of us is the same person we were when we met. So true, right? People evolve over time, and some people change together and some people not. Especially when there's kids involved, because you go from less of like a romantic thing to more of like a parenting thing. And sometimes, you just, I know couples that call each other mom and dad. Like they don't call each other by their names anymore. The relationship just gets platonic almost. So, I do understand that. I'm not saying that's what happened to them. I'm just saying that you do change over time. Going forward, I want my personal life to be less in the public, but ripping the Band-Aid off here is what had to occur. You will see Cassie on the channel and around more and more. At this point, the best all of us can do is to just move forward together. And, I think they're handling it well. There were some comments today that they were saying, okay, because Ben asked for donations, what we should actually do is start sending Bitcoin and Ether to Bethany. And she's like, just keep your Bitcoin, boys. She's such a classy lady. And I'm sorry that they have to go through this in a very public way. It's just very sad. And I will pray that God gives them the strength to make all the right decisions that they need to make. But they seem like they're doing a pretty good job. We've seen some other very public breakups just absolutely circle the drain and just go sideways. And of course, I'm talking about Russ from Saitama, right? When he broke up with his woman, she was leaking screenshots of things and talking crap about him. That's the father of her kids. No matter what, their kids are probably going to see what she posted. So I think it's not an adult thing to do that, especially in a very public way. So I'm sad that they're breaking up, but I'm glad that they're handling it in this way. And I think, Bethany, she's going to be she's going to be just fine. She just strikes me as a very strong woman, and she's beautiful. She's going to be just fine. I'm sure if she wants to get back there in the saddle, she's going to be all right. And of course, it seems like Ben already is. And, you just want the best for everybody, especially when they have kids. May God bless them. Well, that's going to do it here for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, remember, try to only buy on those red candles. Try not to FOMO into anything. And please take care of yourself.